Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. D2 Math 7th edition, exercise 8C. We shall try to cover question number 3 and 4 in this video. The question number 3 is, the figure shows a map of Singapore. Now we must keep this in mind that Singapore is quite big and we cannot draw the entire map of Singapore with proper scales like 28 kilometers on the paper. So we have to draw a miniature version of Singapore on our worksheets. So what we do, we take a small scale and then we draw the required figure. Now what they have said, the figure shows a map of Singapore. The actual length of Singapore from north to the south is 28 kilometers. This is north and south. From north and south is 28 kilometers. Naturally, we cannot draw 28 kilometers on our copies. So they have taken a scale and according to that scale they have drawn this map. Now they have not given us the scale, they have given us the figure and just one side, which is 28 kilometers, the vertical width which is 28 kilometers. Now we should take this 28 kilometers and we shall measure this side with the help of a scale and we'll find out in centimeters that how long is this vertical width. When I measured this vertical width with a scale, I found out that it is 3.5 centimeter. 3.5 centimeter long. So I got the scale that 3.5 centimeter represents 28 kilometer. Likewise, from east to west, it is x centimeter. I have not taken this side as my reference because x is also unknown, and this unknown here, they have given us 28 kilometers. That's why I'm not using this side. Rather, I'm using this side where they have given the length. Now I measured it out. I found out it is 3.5 centimeter, and when I measured it from here to here, it turned out to be 7 centimeter. So I will not use this. I will use this to find out the scale. The scale is 3.5 centimeter is to 28 kilometer. So I have used this information. The width I have found out with the help of a ruler, and this 28 kilometer they have given. Here they have not given anything, so I have not used this side. Now we have to write it down in proportion. 3.5 centimeter is to 28 kilometers. Now preferably we have to we have to simplify it. When I simplify it, simplify it means that if they are divided by some same table, then you divide it. Now here I find out 28 is completely divisible by 3.5. When I divide 28 by 3.5, so I get 8 here, and 3.5 ones are 3.5. So 1 centimeter is equal to 8 kilometer. I got the scale in the simplest form. 1 centimeter is 8 kilometer. It is easier to bring it in 1 centimeter, so that when you will get it in 1, then you can find out the distance of any measurement. So this you find out, it's in the simplest form. Now I found out 1 centimeter is equal to 8 kilometer. So part 1 is done. By taking measurements, find the scale of the map. I have taken this, I have found out the scale of the map, which is 1 centimeter to 8 kilometer. Now second part, what is the actual distance between the east and west of Singapore, which is represented by x centimeter on the map. This is east to west. It is represented by x centimeter. Centimeter on the map and kilometer is the actual distance. So I have measured it with a ruler and found out it is 7 centimeter long. I know the scale, which is, this is part 2. I know the scale, which is 1 centimeter is equal to 8 kilometer. So 7 centimeter is equal to 7 into 8 is equal to 56 kilometer. This is your answer. You just have to find out the simplest form of the comparison, and then if you whatever measurement length you want, you multiply it with that number and you get the answer. Now question number 4. Using graph paper, draw a scale diagram for each of the following figures shown with their scales given. The scales are being given, the figure is being given, the scale is 1:2. 1 shows the number, shows the scale with which this figure is made. Now what you have to upscale this figure by 2 means you have to double this figure. This is 1 shows this figure, the scale of the figure with which this figure is made, and 2 is shows the scale with which we have to make the new figure. So we have to double the scale. It is very easy, nothing to worry about. But the problem I was facing with that, here are the squares, the big squares. You can see each big square is divided into 5 into 5, 25 small squares. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5 here, and when you all multiply it becomes 25. The graph copy, which I could lay my hand on, is made up of squares which has 100 small squares in it, 10 here and 10 here, and when you multiply it you get 100. But so due to lockdown I was unable to get a proper graph copy. But one thing is common in both of these graph papers. This big square is of 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1, 1, and this big square is also of 1 centimeter. So if you can lay your hands on such kind of graph copy, you can make it on that, but it is equally good. And in papers, when you are tested in your papers, the graph is printed on the answer sheet and you just have to draw that graph. So it hardly matters, you just have to know the procedure. Now the scale is 1 to 2. This means that we have to double this figure. Now we see there are 3 triangles. I am looking at the lowest most. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is covering 4 squares. When I multiply it by 2, it becomes 8. So here I have taken this middle line as my center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 squares. I have doubled it. So now I see its height, it's 1 square, so I will double it. 2 into 1 is 2, so I have doubled this. So this, I get this point. Now I will join these points with the help of a ruler. So you join this, you will get the required result. And this is middle, you will join this and this as it is shown in the book. I have scaled it up. So this is our new triangle. Now the second triangle, it is starting in the middle of its peak, the lowest ye. So one here, the entire one block here, one block here. So I will multiply it by 2. तो 1 2 blocks आ जाएंगे इधर, ये 1 2 here. Secondly, there are two small squares, two small, 1 and 2 small squares. I multiplied them by 2, so I get 4. So 1 2 3 4, I get my required scale. I have increased 1 here, 1 here, yani 1 and 1 2 थे. I will make it 4, and this they are 2, so I will multiply it by 2, so they will give me 4. So 1 2 3 4, 1 2 here, 4 either 4 to this side, 1 2 here, and 4 to this side. So again I draw a line on these points, and I'll join this with the height which is in the middle. It's all up to you from where you are starting the graph. I found it convenient to use this darker light as the middle, because there are equivalent boxes on both sides, that's why. Now the third one is, it is middle and one square here, one square here. Now I have to scale up the figure by 2, so I will multiply 2 into 2 is 4. So 1 2 here, 1 2 here, and 2 up. So I'll get my required figure, which is scaled up. I couldn't find the graph paper which had 5 lines, but both these graphs, the big squares are of 1 centimeter. This is part 2 of question number 4. We have to scale down our figure. The figure which is drawn on the book is of scale 1. Now we have the new figure which we have to draw is of scale 0.5. 0.5 is half. It means we have to reduce this shape to half to get the required answer. Now I have already drawn it. I will just show you again. This graph paper is different because it has there are 10 and 10, 100 boxes, small boxes in each big box. It has 5 into 5, 25 boxes, but they are of 1 centimeter. I have to scale it down half. I have to reduce it to half. So here I will count the boxes: 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 divided by 2, as I have to scale down to half, is 3. So here I have drawn a line which is covering 3 boxes. Then the height, which is of 1 square, so when I'll scale it down to 0.5, 1 divided by 2 is 1.5, half. So I have covered the half square, 1 2 3 4 5, and it is 1 2 3 4. 4 boxes, half is 2, but as they are in the middle, we cannot as it is covering the entire boxes, that's in the middle. We have to, from here, we have to one box from here as well. One box from here. This is starting one whole box. It's away from here, inward, inside an entire box here. So half of 1 is 0.5, so at 5 boxes I have got it counted because it comprises of 10 boxes, half is 5 boxes. So at half 5 boxes I've drawn a point, and when I have to taken it up, I have taken it up to 5 boxes because I have reduced this one to half. 10 here I have 10 boxes, so I have covered 5 boxes. Now there are here it's 2 boxes, these are, it is covering 2 boxes, half is 1 box, so I have raised it to 1 box. 5, because it is in the middle, there is no don't worry, no confusion here. The one big box comprises of 10 small squares, so 5 and 5, 10 will make one big square. So the point here I have placed the point, and the second one here as well. Now this point I have taken out, this point, it's going one box up. This point is joining with this point. Instead of this point I have taken these 2 points because it was easier for me. It's leaving one here in the middle, 2 is half is 1, so I have left 1, 5, half here. There were two, so half is 1, so I have joined this, and likewise I have done joined I have jotted the points and then I have joined them together. I think you have got my point. Okay, when we have to scale it down to half, 0.5 is half, matlab meaning 1 over 2 is equal to 0.5. so you are scaling it down to half. Half means here it has 1 2 3 4 5 6 big squares, so you will divide it by 2, you will get 3 squares. Here 1 2 3, I have covered 3 squares. Then the entire box, this point, these points are at the height of one box, and 1 2 3 4 squares. 4, half of 4 is 2, and then this height is 1 square is half of this square. In my graph paper there are 10 small squares in one big square, so at the 5th square I have drawn that point. Half is this. Now again this 2 was 1 square, so there is no need to worry. I have counted 10 small boxes to make it 1. Even though it's in the middle, there's no need to worry about. You have to count the small boxes because it comprises of 10 small squares, so it's there. Then in the middle there were 2, 1, so I have done, and this is the scale I have used, and this is your required answer.